recuperate from jet lag within the comfort of my hotel room, than to find myself floating in the middle of Pacific Ocean on a raft with a bunch of other survivors, only thinking to myself, which one of these guys I'm gonna have to eat next. Right? Hopefully I won't be in the same raft with the Chinese guy. Because Chinese guy gonna say, ooh, I'm gonna eat people again. So, whenever I travel, especially in the airport, Soekarno-Hatta, local here, I always see Indonesians wearing some nationalism t-shirt, right? Because they want to travel abroad, they want to showcase their country, right? They always wear this t-shirt. God damn, I love Indonesia. Indonesia, the picture of a bird, love my country. I was like, if you love your country so much, don't wear a t-shirt. Prove it. Prove it. Because you never seen Muhammad Ali wearing a t-shirt that says, I love boxing. Right? Doesn't need to be shown, it's already proven. You never seen God wearing a t-shirt that says, worship me. Right? Doesn't need to be shown, it's already proven. You never seen Donald Trump wearing a t-shirt that says, I'm an idiot. Doesn't need to be shown, it's already proven. Oh, thank you. I'm also a proud Chinese Indonesian. And I'm confused how come not all Chinese Indonesian can say this. Because we have Chinese Singaporeans, we have Chinese Malaysians. We don't really have Chinese Indonesians because we're afraid to admit that. Right? Whenever I confront my friend, hey, you Chinese? No, I'm Jakartans. I mean, first of all, dude, your eyes look like this. You Chinese. You're carrying Calvin Klein bag. Fake. You Chinese. You're wearing a pair of Crocs. You fucking Chinese. I mean, I cannot see why Chinese Indonesian cannot feel proud of being Chinese Indonesian, because we have a significant contribution for this country, and you all. For example, all your cell phones are Chinese. They're either Chinese, have Chinese spare parts, right, or sold by Chinese sales promotion girls. In which Chinese sales promotion girls are either made in China, have Chinese spare parts, or sold by Chinese men. Now, badminton. Oh, Chinese people so good in badminton. Do you know the sport, sir? Yeah, when they beat the shuttlecock. Chinese people so good. If you have to root for either Team Indonesia or Team China, which one would you root for? China. Well, probably because Team China, they have skills, they have flexibility, they have experience. Team Indonesia, we have Chinese people. So, where you from, sir?
Germany.
Oh, Germany. Right on, right on. Germany and a comedy show. All right, please adapt. I'm just kidding. What's your name, sir? Stefan, of course. In Germany, they have 4 seasons, right? Okay, so like winter, spring, summer, and fall, right? Right. In Indonesia, we have more than 4 seasons. Seriously, we have a handful of more seasons. We have anti-Christian seasons, anti-Chinese seasons, anti-American seasons, just like now, anti-Jew seasons, anti-gay seasons. We have all the hatreds. And they're always seasonal. Come Valentine's Day, right? We always have this protest, anti-Valentine's Day. And it's always girl with hijabs. Why? Right? And they're always like saying that, say no to Valentine's Day, say no to free sex. I was like, oh, that's new information for me. Sex is free? Right? Usually I have to pay. I've been celebrating Valentine's Day for 30 years. I have never been invited once to any sex parties. Right? So these hijab underage girls know something more than me. is, yeah, very progressive. Christmas is also very, very interesting. I took my nephew to see Santa in the mall, right, at 6 p.m. Santa was not there. So I complained to the guy, hey, where's Santa? I want to see Santa. Oh, he said, oh, sorry. Santa is taking a break for salat prayer. Okay. Please come back in 30 minutes. All right. So we waited for 30 minutes, and sure enough, the guy returned. Some old guy wearing a Santa costume, and he began his show. He sat down and he said, ho, 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 assalamualaikum. Anyone here believe in Santa? Do you believe in Santa, boy? No, you don't. Wow. How old are you? 13. Wow, very skeptical. Good parenting. Anyway. I still believe in Santa, right? I believe in Santa, but I don't think Santa believes in me. That's the problem. Because last Christmas, I wrote to him. I said, Santa, for this Christmas, I would like to have a new car, because that will be sweet. All right? Since I don't have a chimney, I put the letter in the kitchen. Next morning, I found a letter on top of my letter. So I opened it. It says, Dear Reggie, I would love to give you a new car, but it would be better if you buy it yourself after you get a job. 37 years old, still living with your parents. Come on, get the fuck off. Signed, on behalf of Santa, your mom. I was educated in a Catholic family, so I have a Catholic background. I'm a minority as well. So I experienced some hardship from the extremist group, right? Church got attacked and everything. But then again, as minority, we grow stronger and faster and also smarter because of this extremist group. Because now, we build our church inside a mall. On the top floor too. Right? You know why? Because just in case the church got attacked, let's attack this church, come on! Ooh, 50% discount. There's no way they can pass the first ground. And these extremists, they always like to exclaim something when they're surprised or shocked, right? When they say, oh, a girl wearing hot pants, doomsday is near, doomsday is near, right? A Boolean local girl, doomsday is near, doomsday is near. And when I asked them, doomsday is near, when? I don't know, but it's near. And they also believe that different religions have their own heaven and hell. Right? So Muslims will go to their own heaven, different from Christian will go to their own heaven. Fine enough. But here's the thing though. If there are different heaven and hell, there will be different doomsdays. Alright? So if my nephew want to ask me, brother, what is that meteorite going down the earth? Oh, it's doomsday. People are going to die. Are we going to die? No, it's the Muslims' turn. It's not our turn yet. Are we going to die, brother? Will we get our turn? We will never get our turn because we don't believe in religion. Safe! All right, a bit hard for you. That's okay. Now, after traveling here and there, I can finally know the difference between some Asian people. Right? Now I know the difference between Filipinos, Chinese people, right? Chinese Malaysian, Chinese Indonesian generally, and also Indonesians. The difference is their reaction when they got their children kidnapped. Philippines, for example, hello, we have your son. The ransom is $5 million. Philippines, okay, I pay. Filipinos, yeah, good family guys. Chinese people, hello, we have your son. The ransom is $5 million. Chinese guys, $5 million. Can go lower, can go lower. Don't mess around. We're gonna kill your son. Hey, relax. $5 million. Tell tell you what, you give my son back, come to my house, take my daughter, you give me discount. How about that, huh? Lastly, Indonesians. It's gonna be worse. Hello, we have your son. The ransom is $5 billion. Oh, you have my son. Which one? What's your name? Dodi. His name is Dodi. Oh, you have Dodi. His number 12. So that one you can keep. In fact, you know what? Come to my house, take 5 more, I pay you. How's that, huh? You like some kidnapping jokes for underage? But after traveling here and there, ladies and gentlemen, I can finally appreciate being Indonesians, right? Because we're quite infamous. We're in every news, never good news. Seriously, we're not in every good news, but we're in every disaster news. For example, 9/11, still remember? Right? 9/11, there were 2 Indonesians working in the Twin Tower. When the building collapsed, they were saved because that day they were late. True story. I did not make this thing up. Boston bombing, 2013. Still remember? A bomb blasted in the marathon near the finish line. Lots of casualties. There were 2 Indonesians running in the marathon. When the bomb blasted, they were safe because they were 1 kilometer away from the finish line. Right? But when the bomb blasted, they ran faster. Not because they're afraid, but because they were motivated. Right? Because the billowing smokes, people screaming, holes on the street, they were like, this is just like Jakarta. I'm home! I'm home! So if you wonder how come Indonesians are usually late, that's why. Because being late practically saved our asses. Thank you, Lizema. You've been great. I'm gonna... one clap. Thank you very much, man. And the rest of you follows, motherfuckers. I'm gonna leave you with this. I've been skeptical about my own country for a long time now, as any other nations, I presume. Right? But now I can say confidently that I'm proud of being Indonesians. Because the trick is, there's a trick to it. To be able to say that you're proud being Indonesians, you have to be able to take the bad for the good. Right? Not the opposite. The bad for the good. Because check this out. Indonesia was hit by one of the biggest tsunami in history. Not long after that, multiple volcanic eruption in one island alone. Not long after that, forest fires. And you know how these affected this country? Indonesia used to be number 5 as a country with the biggest population. Now, we're number 4. We're actually growing! So whatever Mother Nature's trying to do to kill us, she's not doing it fast enough. For every dead Indonesian, 5 more will pop. Right? And you don't mess with a country that can cheat death. Because we have one of the most dangerous weapon ever. The most dangerous weapon is not nuclear weapon, it's not seismic bomb, it's birth rate. Thank you very much. My name is Reggie Hasibuan. Pleasure to be here.